asked you to stop. You never knew how.
The heavy envelope sitting silent and still. You on the valley from the top of the hill. They come and beg you for a little delay. You look them over and you send them away. The cold calculation running deep in the bone. It's sitting solid like a statue of stone. The tears dropping to the heavy rich floor. You gesture slowly to the elegant door.
Don't even try. Tears in the eye.
Mercy.
I run the domain and I'm showing no mercy.
Yeah, could have lied. I'm speaking with gravel, I'm drinking the beautiful wine. I'm watching them crumble, I'm watching them suddenly break. I'm taking back every single mistake that they make. There isn't a chariot inside the luxury chest. I'm putting the ultimate dominant power to test. I have no motherfucking mercy.
You wipe the table with a terrible grace. You never carry any guilt in the face. The empire built on the foundation of pain. You're holding tightly to the luxury reign. The reputation spreading over the town. You wear the heavy and invisible crown. They know your name, but they're afraid of the sound. You bury weakness buried deep underground. Don't even try. Tears in the eye.
Mercy.
I run the domain and I'm showing no mercy.
Yeah, cut the line. I'm speaking with gravel, I'm drinking the beautiful wine. I'm watching them crumble and watching them suddenly break. I'm taking back every single mistake that they make. There isn't a chariot inside the luxury chest. I'm putting the ultimate dominant power to test. I have no motherfucking mercy.
Black night, street code, big move, stay bold. I get red light, take off, here's mine. No break, no rest, I be your best. Dark tint, low ride, nowhere you hide. Watch me take space, winning that race. Cold sweat, hard grind, leave them behind.
Outlaw, I take all. Every time I never fall. Through the dark, through the night, I step up,
win the fight. Outlaw, king of street, never take a cold defeat. Story card, deeply lit, my empire never fades.
Cash that, vault code, king of that road. Engine, loud scream, living that dream. Ice chain, gold ring, I am that king. Look straight, deep eye, we live, they die.
No rule, pure rush, make them all hush. Drop gear, speed up, drink from their cup.
outlaw.
I take off every time, I never fall. Through the dark,
Through the night, I step up,
win the fight. Outlaw, king of street, never take a cold defeat. Story called, deeply laid, my empire never fades. Hear that bass drop, I ride too tall. Cold wind, dark sky, no limit, I fly. Hard strike, real deal, keep head on wheel. Show them true power on that dark out. Never look back, launch that attack. Final lap, mouth, throw the key in the river.
Yeah, the loyalty is written in the blood and bone. You run the syndicate directly from the throne. They bring the whispers trying to ignite a war. You drop the runes dead upon the marble floor.
I pour the whiskey, watching all the tension breaks. You calculate the rhythm of the rising stakes. A single knot is deciding the fate of men. We reset the chaotic reality again. Silence is gold. Gold.
Doing what's told.
Yeah, keeping the silence and fighting in the cold. Yeah, lock the jaw.
I'm speaking with gravel, I'm writing a permanent law. I'm building an empire resting upon a foundation of trust. I'm turning the traitors and enemies rapidly into dust. If you are invited to sit at the table, you honor the seat. I'm running the coldest monopoly spanning the entire street.
Following the ultimate code. The consequences echo in the empty hall. You never flinch, regardless of the heavy fall. The envelopes are cast beneath the table wood. The hierarchy firmly and strictly understood. I wear the diamond sitting heavy on the chest. We easily survive the solitary test. The microphone is hidden, but you knew the trick. And navigate the hazard remarkably quick. Silence is gold.
Doing what's told.
Yeah, keeping the silence and following the code. Yeah, lock the door.
I'm speaking with gravel, I'm writing a permanent law. I'm building an empire resting upon a foundation of trust. I'm turning the traitors and enemies rapidly into dust. If you are invited to sit at the table, you honor the seat. I'm running the coldest monopoly spanning the entire street.
Following the ultimate code. Wait, 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 wait. Quiet.
Quiet. Quiet. Quiet. Quiet.
Zip the mouth, throw the key in the river. Top floor, on the city, watch me.
Yeah.
Top floor on the city,
Watch me.
taking the city.
Penthouse suite, and I'm mopping on the floor. Guards are waiting right outside of the door, looking at the skyline. Standing in the black, waiting for the violin, adrenaline attack. Crystal in the glass, pouring the Patron, waiting for the buzz of the federal phone. City is asleep, looking at the light, on in the middle of the luxury night. $1 billion view, looking at the bay, making the obstacle vanish away. Tying the knot in the elegant tide, watching the helicopter passing the sky. Nothing is moving without a command. Holding the destiny right in the hand, drinking the bitter and beautiful drop, sitting forever alone at the top.
Make the call.
Peak,
Taking the city and taking the throne.
standing alone in the mind the peak.
Ruling the savage dominion alone.
Looking out over the terrified weak,
Eliminating the treacherous rat.
knowing exactly where everyone's at.
The message I confidently actively send.
Controls the peak.
Helicopter landing right on the roof, collecting the heavily tactical proof. Suit is tailored, hot in the steel, teaching the enemy how to just feel. Elevator dropping, hitting the ground, moving without a solitary sound. Walking the lobby, parting the scene. Nobody ever is touching on me. Money is wire, crossing the globe, wearing the terrible heavy robe. Nobody questioning any decree, bowing the head and dropping the knee. Eyeing the gravity, pulling the weight, closing the massive and beautiful gate. Living the life of a luxury king, wearing the bloody and diamond ring. Taking the city and taking the throne.
Standing alone and admiring the peak.
Ruling the savage dominion alone.
Looking out over the terrified weak.
Eliminating the treacherous rat.
Knowing exactly where everyone's at.
The message I confidently actively send.
Controls the peak.
The kingdom is heavy. The crown is away. We perfectly navigate criminal fate.
skies, towering into the cloud. Operation is incredibly loud. We do the damage and we take the feet. Bury the enemy deep in the sea. Walking the corridor, checking the vault. Everything happens by violent fall. Nobody breathing a syllable now. We forcing that ignorant ride for the plow.
Standing alone in a minor peak. Controls in the peak. Standing alone, then minor peak. Taking the city. Look outside. We were never even here.
The midnight pain is merging with the starless sky. You watch the city buildings merely rushing by. The driver keeping strictly to the silent route. The competition dealing with its sudden doubt. I sip the chill champagne from the crystal flutes. We operate in shadows in designer suits. The tinted glass reflecting just a neon glow. The destination something we will only know.
Lost in the haze.
A dangerous maze.
Yeah. Killing the lights and shifting into the I'm speaking with gravel, I'm turning the night to the gray. I'm moving the asses right under the nose of the federal guard. I'm parking the luxury minutes reliably in the yard.
I don't leave a footprint. I function exactly the same as it goes.
I'm draining the resources out of the terrified Aryan host.
Driving the cinematic phantom. The heavy velvet curtains in the passenger seat. We orchestrate the rhythm of the city beat. The cameras glitch the moment that we roll right past. The illusion is a spell that we decide to cast. You shake the gold and watch it give a subtle smile. You run the operation with an icy style. We vanish like the fog across the darkest state. The legend of our presence carries immense weight. Lost in the haze.
A dangerous maze.
Yeah. Killing the lights and shifting into the I'm speaking with gravel, I'm turning the night to the gray. I'm up in the ashes right under the nose of the federal guard. I'm parking the luxury minutes reliably in the yard.
I don't leave a footprint. I function exactly the same as a ghost.
I'm draining the resources out of the terrified everyday host.
Grabbing the cinematic phantom. Smoke. Smoke, smoke. Smoke, smoke. We need it clean by tomorrow morning.
Stacks of dirty Hondas covered in the red.
Stacks of dirty Hondas covered in the red. A million questions sitting heavy in the head. We push it through the system at the front cafe, turning illicit paper into legal pay. The ledger cooking slowly in the back room heat. The auditor is button looking down the street. We print the receipts for a ghost clientele. We watch the money pure from the bottom of hell. Spinning the gold.
Doing it calm. Yeah, taking the dirty cash and making it squash.
Scrubbing the cereal list and clearing the trays.
We put legitimate funds into the federal space.
We route the money to the private island bank.
I bleed the system dry while pulling my rank.
We turn the violence right into a corporate shell.
Building the fortune completely out of the air. Running the wash.
The rubber bands are snapping on the giant pile. You orchestrate the fraud with the sinister smile. The shell corporations layer 10 levels deep. The complicated secrets that we fiercely keep. The IRS is knocking on the empty glass. We already moved the fortune through the hidden past. The ink is drying on the phony real estate. We dictate the financial devastating fate. Spinning the gold.
Doing you cold. Yeah, taking the dirty cage and making a squash.
Scrubbing the cereal list and clearing the trays.
We put legitimate funds into the federal space.
We welcome money to the private island bank.
I bleed the system dry while I'm pulling my rank.
We turn the violence right into a corporate shell.
Building the fortune completely out of the area, under the wash.
Clean. Smile for the flash and hide the dirt under the rug. Smile for the flash and hide the dirt under the rug.
Yeah, the blast clink inside the private suite. I see the nervous tremble in the street. You smile polite, you wear the silver ring, but underneath the table, you're the king.
A dozen cameras watching as we dance. We never leave a single thing to chance. The water washing cleanly in the sink. You pour another heavy golden drink.
Look into the light.
Light, we own the entire night.
Everything is right. Alibi.
Yeah, look into the lens and give them the absolute alibi. Tell the lie.
I'm speaking with gravel.
I'm watching the innocent people die.
I'm pulling the strings and I'm watching the puppets move. I'm strictly dictating the heavy, incredible groove. You stand by my side in the stunning designer dress. I'm leaving the city in the brutal and bloody mess. You are the motherfucking alibi.
The flashing sirens passing by the gate. The circle in the house, but they are late. I fix my lipstick looking in the glass. I'm letting all the heavy questions pass. The alibi is solid like a stone. You handle all the business on the phone. We step out to the balcony to breathe. We're smiling with a dagger in the sleeve.
Look into the light.
Light, we own the entire night.
Everything is right. Alibi.
Yeah, look into the lens and give them the absolute alibi. Turns and
I'm
I,
speaking with gravel.
I'm watching the innocent people die.
I'm pulling the strings and I'm watching the puppets move. I'm strictly dictating that heavy, incredible groove. You stand by my side in the stunning designer dress. I'm leaving the city in the brutal and bloody mess. You are the motherfucking alibi.
We paint the perfect picture for the public eye, and nobody will ever know the reason why. No guilty.
Watch me rise.
Silver rim, heavy tie, walking through absolute fire. Black smoke in the wind, every single rule I send. Look deep, lock the side, ruling over massive night. Never stop and never sleep, secrets I forever keep. Winner of the heavy fight, owning every single right. Heartbeat, pulse pound, listen to the heavy sound.
Heartbeat, pulse pound, listen to the heavy sound. Apex.
I am reaching to the summit, looking at the apex. Taking absolutely all the magnificent heavy control. I'm ripping perfectly the terrified enemy soul. I am the phenomenon sitting alone at the top. Never ever violently gonna suddenly stop.
Completely apex.
Cash falling on the ground, making a terrifying sound. Zero mercy in the blood.
listen to the heavy sound.
Apex. I am reaching to the summit, looking at the apex, taking absolutely all the magnificent heavy control. I'm ripping perfectly the terrified enemy soul. I am the phenomenon sitting alone at the top, never ever violently gonna suddenly stop. Completely. Apex.
Sudden luck, sudden kill, I decide zero thrill. I am walking through the ash, taking all the heavy cash. No regret, no rewind, leaving everything behind. And just starting with the raw, I am taking so much more.
Apex.
Apex, I don't break. Watch the shadow. Watch it move. Watch the shadow.
Watch it move.
Concrete walls, iron gate. Watch me, seal fate. Empty clip, loaded gun. Nowhere left. You run, heavy boot, kick door, take all. One more, no peace, just war. Even out that score. Street king, fast rise, look straight. My eyes cold steel, hot lead, walk right ahead.
Heavy, I strike fast. Every time I'm built to last. Through the door, through the night, I step up, win the fight. Havoc, king of street, never take a cold defeat. Story card, deeply laid, my empire never fades.
Black mask, dark suit, take off, that loot, engine scream, tire burn, watch me, hit turn, zero rules, pure grind, leave all behind, cash stack, fly straight, I decide my fate, no joke, real deal, holding on that wheel, pure gold, cold chain, walk through that rain.
Heavy, I strike fast.
Every time I'm
built to last.
through the dark,
Through the dark, through the night, I step up, win the fight. Havoc, king of street,
never take 'em.
never take a cold defeat.
Story carved,
Deeply laid, my empire never fades.
bass kick, loud pop, I climb to top, ice cold, deep freeze, beg down on knees, true power, pure hate, I build on faith, look straight, aim high, no limit, I fly, watch me, take leg, plant that, dark sea, final lap, cross line, everything is mine.
out with your hands up.
They think they have us. They have no idea.
The red and blue flashing across the Venetian blind. The tactical units are forming a perimeter line. We sit on the sofa and board the expensive patron. You answer the ringing of the negotiator phone. The leverage is bound to a chair in the middle of Rome. We dictate the timeline of the impending dawn. They threaten to breach, but they know the explosive rig. We dancing around the elaborate puzzle we jig.
Locking the gate, making them wait.
Hostage, yeah, holding the card and keeping the hostage. I dictate the terms and I make the authority sweat. I'm placing the final and ultimate dangerous bet. I want the chopper fueled up and waiting outside to swallow their arrogant ignorance, crushing their pride. We look at the governor shaking and begging for their. I'm running the standoffs directly from the letter J. Keeping up.
The sniper is aiming directly inside of the scope. You laugh at the desperate, transparent illusion of hope. I walk by the window and casually block out the view. The federal agency hasn't got a single clue. We engineered the distraction across the deep bay while we are quietly slipping entirely away. The secret tunnel leading under the floorboard of wood. We exiting the nightmare exactly the way we should. Making them wait.
Yeah, holding the card and keeping the hostage. I dictate the trials and I make the authority sweat. I'm placing the final and ultimate dangerous bet. I want the chopper fueled up and waiting outside. I swallow the arrogant ignorance, crushing the pride. We look at the governor shaking, begging for their. I'm running the standoff directly from the leather jail. Keeping the hostage.
Checkmate. Top floor, own the city.
Penthouse suite and the marble on the floor. Guards are waiting right outside of the door. Fingers on the keys, pressing on the black. Waiting for the violent adrenaline attack. Crystal in the glass, pouring the Patron. Waiting for the buzz of the federal phone. City is asleep, looking at the light. On in the middle of the luxury night.
Make the call, watch them fall.
Ivory,
The symphony ringing inside of the head.
playing the chord and gripping the ivory.
The final and beautiful words that you said.
I look at the skyline down from the peak,
Eliminating the cowardly weak.
composing the terrifying destiny ends.
The message I confidently actively send.
Striking the ivory. Helicopter landing right on the roof, collecting the heavily tactical proof. Suit is tailored, hiding the skill, teaching the enemy how to just feel. Elevator dropping, hitting the ground, moving without a solitary sound. Walk in the lobby, park in the seat. Nobody ever is touching on me.
Watch them fall.
Ivory,
The symphony ringing inside of the head.
playing the chord and gripping the ivory.
The final and beautiful words that you said.
I look at the skyline down from a peak,
Eliminating the cowardly weak.
composing the terrifying destiny end.
The message I confidently actively said.
Striking the ivory.
The dark and the white, the dark and the light. We running the symphony deep in the night.
You think you know me? You don't know anything.
Step back, heart attack. Watch the heavy phantom moving, fading in the black. Click, clack, off the rack. Coming for the absolute magnificent attack.
I don't stop.
I won't. I am heading perfectly directly to the top. You run.
Fast
I'm built.
to last.
Marrying the terrified competitors in past. Why in the fire, in the water, in the wind. Eliminating everybody that has ever sinned. Nobody ready for the heavy absolute machine. The most spectacular phenomenon you ever seen.
Hold the line. Make it mine.
Wait for it. Limitless.
I am completely limitless.
Breaking the ceiling and walking entirely limitless.
I'm taking the crown, I'm wearing the heavy gold.
I am exactly the terrifying legend told. Limitless.
Look at the stadium screaming and shaking the
I
ground.
am the master of completely horrifying sound.
I am the ultimate, massive and beautiful flood. Completely limitless.
One rule, play the fool. Swimming in the middle of a massive heavy pool. 2 shots, connect the dots. Holding all the beautiful and luxurious spots. Breathe,
And
watch.
we win.
Operating totally without a heavy sin burn.
Bright
Oh,
in the night.
winning every solitary terrifying fight. I am the venom and the poison and the cure. Everything I do is unapologetic pure. Operating fully on a totally different scale. I am the beast and the leviathan and the whale.
Hold the line. You make it mine.
Wait for it. Limitless.
I am completely limitless.
Breaking the ceiling and walking entirely limitless.
I'm taking the crown, I'm wearing the heavy gold.
I am exactly the terrifying legend told. Limitless.
Look at the stadium screaming and shaking the
I am
ground.
the master of completely horrifying sound.
I am the ultimate, massive and beautiful flood. Completely limitless. No limit, no boundary. No ceiling, no cap. I'm putting the wonderful sea directly right onto the map. You looking at me and you looking directly at the absolute peak. Like permanently and violently silencing all of the weak. No fear, right here. Everything is totally and absolutely clear. High speed, take the lead. Turning a magnificent and terrifying speed. I am
boss.
never ever suffering a solitary loss. No fear, I'm right here. Differentiate on me. You think you know me? Yeah. You thought I was finished? I'm just waking up. Yeah. Yeah. You thought I was finished? I'm just waking up.
I want the crown on the table. I want the diamond to shine. I want the terrible record. I want the victory mine. You wanna stand in the middle? You wanna capture the throne? I am the only magnificent. I am standing alone.
I want the fire to carry me. I want the heavy applause. I am completely ignoring you. I am breaking the laws. I want the enemy shaking up. I want the rival to drop. I am the absolute heavyweight. I am sitting atop. Are you ready for the fall? Watch me dominating
Tearing the city apart in a rampage. Heating the pedal directly to metal and burning the rampage. I am the master with terrible panic and absolute fear. I am exacting the arrogant, terrifying monster here.
Throwing the heavy artillery right at the terrible gate. I am exactly deciding the ultimate beautiful fate.
Nothing is stopping the terrible, violently heavy machine. I am the absolute craziest animal you ever seen.
I want the money and
in duffels. I want the jet on the run. I want the power to multiply. I want to black out the sun. You want to jealous the animal. You want to step to the queen. I am entirely running it. I am running the scene.
I want to speak it violently. I want the window to crack. I am refusing to hesitate. I am taking it back.
I want the stadium roaring now. I want the energy high. I am the shooting magnificent. I am crossing the sky. Are you ready for the fall? Watch me dominate it now.
Tearing the city apart in a rampage. Hitting the pedal, go red me the metal and burning the rampage. I am the master of terrible panic and absolute fear. I am exactly the arrogant, terrifying monster here.
Throwing the heavy artillery right at the terrible gate. I am exactly the side of me, you'll turn a beautiful fade.
Yapping and stopping the terrible, violently heavy machine. I am the absolute craziest animal you ever seen.
You cannot stop what is totally coming. You cannot silence the absolutely louder drumming.
Louder!
I'm taking over the entire horizon right now. Glory, I want the absolute peak. I want the terrible punishment. I want to shatter the weak. I am delivering body suit. I am delivering pain. I am accepting my distance. I am running game. You lock the doors and tell the guards to look away.
Cameras blink, but the footage is gone. You orchestrate everything right from the lawn. 100 back SUVs biting the street. I feel the vibration right under my feet. You whisper a number right into the phone. You suddenly I'm in the mansion alone. The diamonds are heavy, the contract is signed. I'm leaving my previous logic behind.
There is no escape. Cutting through the tape. Show me what you take.
Let's step into the vault and watch the detective hear me ransom. Yeah, pay the price. Ransom. Speaking the gravel, I'm rolling the beautiful criminal dice.
I'm shaking the money, I'm holding the power, I'm taking the gold. I'm doing exactly the things that you never ever told.
Holding the lid, I'm buying the silence, I'm setting the feet. I'm dropping the bodies directly into the bottom of the sea. Taking all the motherfucking ransom.
You wrap your fingers right around my waist. I love the danger mixing with the taste. The engine purring like a heavy beast. We're driving silent to the very east. You pass 100 on to me on dash. You pay for everything in heavy cash. Bullet case, I'm holding on the floor. I'm never asking what the weapons for. There is no escape. Cutting through the tape. Show me what you take.
Ransom. Step into the vault and watch me take a heavy ransom. Gotta pay the price. Ransom. Speak on the gravel, I'm holding the beautiful criminal dice.
I'm shaking the marquee, I'm holding the power, I'm taking the gold. I'm doing exactly the things that you never ever saw.
I'm pouring the liquor, I'm buying the silence, I'm setting the feet. I'm dropping the bodies directly into the bottom of the sea. Taking all the motherfucking ransom.
Driving through the smoke into the dead of the night. Never ever snowing for the flickering light. Flickering light. Concrete jungle, neon light, heavy breathing, out of sight. Engine island, ready now. Watch the enemy start to bow. Bullet flying through the air. I am completely everywhere. Solid focus, laser beam, living out the ultimate dream. Rubber burning on the street, zero chance of my defeat. Money counting in the back, ready for the next attack. I don't hesitate, I don't wait. I am the master of my fate. Push the pedal to the floor. Always absolutely wanting more.
Pulse beat under hood, always moving like I should. I take the hit and keep on moving. Relentless. I am the absolute undeniable heavy force. I am running permanently on a collision course. Relentless. I am shattering the glass and burning the ground. I am the master of the terrifying heavy sound. Nobody standing in the path of the beautiful machine. The most spectacular phenomenon you ever seen. Completely relentless.
City sleeping, I awake. Every single move I make. Shadow walking in the cold, taking on the massive goal. Pulses racing, heavy beat, dominating every street. Look inside the heavy vault. Nobody else is at the fault. I am taking full control, selling off the devil's soul. Red line, high speed, I possess the absolutely. Never breaking, never fold, I am the magnificent. Legend told, watch the empire heavily rise. Look into the killer eyes.
Pulse beat under hood, always moving like I should.
I take the hit and keep on moving. Relentless. I am the absolute undeniable heavy force. I am running permanently on a collision course.
Relentless.
I am shattering the glass and burning the ground. I am the master of the terrifying heavy sound. Nobody standing in the path of the beautiful machine. The most spectacular phenomenon you ever seen. Completely relentless.
Cold stare, iron fist, warning sign on the wrist. I am coming for the crown, tearing every enemy down. Look up at the peak, I eliminate all the weak. No surrender, no retreat. I am the fire, I am the heat. Listen to the heavy sound. I am the king of underground. Blood pumping in the vein. I am the absolute hurricane. Never stopping, never quit. Watch me perfectly handle it. Take the breath, make the move. Nothing left that I can prove. Relentless, I don't break.
Watch the shadow.
Watch it move. Cold steel, sharp knife, dark road, hard life, built tough, no fear, watch out, I'm here. Step back, hold ground, move fast, no sound, high stakes, all in, I play, I win. Nightfall, speed blind, leave dust, far behind, talk less, show more, let's go. Burn rubber, hot tie, I walk through fire, look deep, no soul, I take full control. Savage, I take all, every time I never fall. Through the dark, through the night, I step up in the fight. Savage, king of street, never take a cold defeat. Story carved, deeply laid, my empire never fell.
No flinch, no run, I finish what's begun. They quit, I stand, power in this hand. Deep scar, tough skin, that's how I win. Fast car, black tint, gold flag, cold glint. Engine raw, high gear. Now they all fear. Cash that, fly straight. I'm made, old fade. Red now, push speed. Watch me, take late. No joke, real deal. Holding on, that will.
Savage, I take all, every time I never fall. Through the dark, through the night, I step up in the fight. Savage, king of street, never take a cold defeat. Story carved, deeply laid, my empire never fade. Heavy bass, beat drop, I climb to the top, no war, too high, I touch the sky, real talk, pure heat, I run this street, cold blood, ice veins, I break that chain, look straight, aim high, no limit, I fly, now power, full blow, watch my dark shadow, iron will, solid stone, I sit on the throne, final lap, cross line, everything is mine. Savage, I take all, every time I never fall. Through the dark, through the night, I step up in the fight. Savage, king of street, never take a cold defeat. Story carved, deeply laid, my empire never fade. Every move I take, savage, I don't break. Try to break me, watch me grow. Try to break me, watch me grow.
Switching through the valley, walking in the dark. I'm leaving absolutely heavy mess of mark. Everybody trying hard to break. Operating under everything I take. Level up the pressure, level up the pain. I'm standing in the middle of the heavy rain. Nothing gonna stop me, nothing gonna hold. I'm taking all the silver, taking all the gold. Adding up the damage, adding up the scar. Driving to the limit in the luxury car. You can bring the army, you can bring the fleet. I'm dominating middle of the street. Looking at the mirror, never looking back. I'm ready for the ultimate heavy deep attack. I become a monster, you will always fear it. Every single obstacle magically cleared.
Getting harder, getting smarter.
Taking all the punishment and getting stronger. I am standing in the fire for a minute longer. Never turning back and never ever surrender.
I am the entirely magnificent defender.
Stronger, building up the empire, tearing down the wall.
I am the phenomenon surviving in the fall.
I'm eating all the agony and all the pain, driving like a beaming me, massive heavy rain.
Getting absolutely stronger. Looking at the enemy, looking in the eye. I am never hesitating, I am never died. Bullet in the chamber, foot is on the gas. Operating in the unbelievable class. Every time I stumble, every time I bleed, I am pleading absolutely terrifying seed. Growing like a titan, reaching for the peak. I'm silencing the cowardly, ignorant, weak. Taking all the poison, turning into wine. Everything is permanently, magically mine. Running on the battery, running on the wire. I'm the magnificent, unstoppable fire. You can try to bury me deep inside the dirt. I am weaponizing absolutely every hurt. I am resurrecting, coming from the grave. I am the phenomenon, beautiful and brave. Getting harder, getting smarter.
Taking all the punishment and getting stronger. I am standing in the fire for a minute longer. Never turning back and never ever surrender.
I am the entirely magnificent defender.
Stronger,
Building up the empire, tearing down the wall. I am the phenomenon surviving in the fall.
I'm eating all the agony and all the pain, driving like the deer in the acid heavy rain.
Getting absolutely stronger. Zero fear, zero doubt. Taking every single rival instantly out. Push the limit, cross the line. Watch the heavy, beautiful, explosive sign.
Looking at the ground, never gonna look away and never look down. Taking all the gravity, pulling it away. I'm dominating completely every day. Shadow on the enemy, fitting in the black. Never ever vitally, ever coming back. I ain't the incredible force of the nature. I ain't the phenomenon, absolutely player.
Getting absolutely stronger. Hold on. Don't tap the brakes.
Foot to the floor as the V8 engine scream. Tearing up that asphalt, chasing the dream. Helicopter spotlight, cutting through the dark. We blast the barricade across the city park. The speedometer burying right into the dash. You drift the corner, avoiding the fatal crash. The adrenaline rushing like a heavy flood. The pure street power racing in the blood.
Losing the tail. Riding the wave.
Throttle.
Yeah, burning the rubber and emptying the bottle. Shifting the gear and leaving the devil behind. I got the map of the city burned in my mind.
They throw the spikes, but we hit the opposite lane. I feed the engine directly with the heavy pain. We hit the highway, crossing the bridge to the east. Riding the back of the magnificent steel beast, hitting the throttle.
Sparks flying up off the grinding rims. Surviving entirely on the violent rims. The radio chatter screaming on the police band. You shift the stick with a steady and bloody hand. I throw the weapon out the window to the bay, watching the evidence violently sinking away. We kill the headlights, turning into the grid. An impossible escape, magically perfect, we hit. Losing the tail. Riding the
Throttle.
yeah, burning the rubber and emptying the bottle. Shifting the gear and leaving the devil behind. I got the night of the city burned in my mind.
They throw the spikes, but we hit the opposite lane. I feed the
Bow your head. He's walking through the door.
The marble columns of the luxury estate, they line the cars directly from the heavy gate. They carry briefcases of heavy solid gold. They know exactly that your heart is freezing cold. You sit directly at the center of the hall. They come inside and they immediately crawl. You sip espresso from a tiny custom cup. They drop the tribute and they never look straight up. Kiss the ring, 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 give him everything.
Tribute. Step to the throne and give me the absolute tribute.
Yeah, bend the knee.
I'm speaking with gravel, deciding exactly what I'm gonna execute.
I take the offering, knowing exactly the things that you did. I'm keeping the luxury secrets forever beautifully hid. If you disrespect me, I'm taking the heavy and brutal revenge. I'm pushing you over the edge of the deepest and darkest of train.
Give me the motherfucking tribute.
The line is moving like a fighting little mouse. You are the solitary ruler of the house. I stand behind you in a stunning luxury gown. I watch the heavy rival families bowing down. They leave the weapons at the security check. You hold their miserable survival by the neck. The pile of money growing heavy on the floor. You gesture slowly pointing out for the door. Kiss the ring, 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 give him everything.
Tribute. Step to the throne and give me the absolute tribute.
Yeah, bend the knee.
I'm speaking to gravel, deciding exactly what I'm gonna execute.
I take the offering, knowing exactly the things that you did. I'm keeping the luxury secrets forever beautifully hid. If you disrespect me, I'm taking the heavy and brutal revenge. I'm pressing you over the edge of the deepest and darkest of trains.
Give me the motherfucking tribute.
Bow your head. He's walking through the door. Bow your head. Look down the barrel. Say goodnight.
The metal is freezing, press hard till the temple bone. You stand in the warehouse like Nilsson in the loan. We cornered the rat and eliminated the guards. The final collapse in the immovable house of cards. The silence is heavy and pregnant with violent fate. You breathe in the air of an ancient and poisonous hate. I stand by the exit holding the black leather bag, watching the spirit of the enemy heavily sad.
Squeezing the steel. Making you feel.
Trigger.
Counting to 3 and pulling the trigger. I look in your soul and now watch how the terror expands. I dictate the final conclusion, holding your life in my hands.
There isn't a plea deal deal, there isn't a bribe I accept. I'm sweeping the garbage exactly the way it is swept. The hammer drops down and shattering reality black. This is the end of the line, no turning back, pulling the trigger.
Flash of the muzzle illuminating the night, eliminating the final aggressive trace of the fight. The brass casing hits the concrete with an echoing ping. We take off the bloody, ridiculous diamond ring. You wipe off the barrel and tuck it inside of the coat. A history lesson we violently, successfully wrote. We walk out the door, leaving the silence to ride. The definitive ending of a miserable criminal plot. Squeezing the steel, making you feel.
Trigger.
Counting to 3 and pulling the trigger. I look in your soul and now watch how the terror expands. I dictate the final conclusion, holding your life in my hands.
There isn't a plea deal, there isn't a bribe I accept. I'm sweeping the garbage exactly the way it is swept. Hammer drops down to shattering reality black. This is the end of the line, no turning back, pulling the trigger. Yeah.
No running. How hiding.
Dresses couldn't prop us, stepping in the hall, shadow of the killer, dancing on the wall, walking through the lobby, heading to the suite, handling the business right off of the street, looking at the target, sitting in the box, waiting for the minute, ticking on the clocks, holding on the middle, waiting for the peak, executing silent, leaving in a week.
Pour the wine, build the fire.
Vendetta.
Wiping the rival completely away,
Pulling the trigger and getting vendetta.
ending his life and ending the day.
Stepping outside and smoking the rain.
Administered beautiful luxury pain,
Looking the enemy right in the eye.
making opponents to watch how they die.
Securing vendetta.
Exit through the lobby, stood by the guard, playing every single execution card, tossing the binoculars into the trash, riding in the phantom, counting the cash. Mission is completed, closing the account, adding a phenomenal violent amount. Engine is roaring, we hitting the gas. Criminal empire, ultimate class. Cool the wire, build the fire. Wiping the rival completely away,
Pulling the trigger and getting vendetta.
ending his life and ending the day.
Stepping outside and smoking the rain.
Administered beautiful luxury pain,
Looking the enemy right in the eye.
making them promise to watch how they die.
Securing vendetta.
We write the history, write the tragic end. We never ever need a solitary friend. Court is in session. He is the judge.
The farmer meeting at the back of the club. The heavy engine roaring under the sub. You cross your fingers and you listen to facts. You keep a record of the terrible acts. The silence hanging like a knife in the air. You let the attention, quickly multiply that. You make a motion with the nod of the head, and suddenly everyone is heavily draped.
Gavel goes down, ruling the town. Yeah, dropping the hammer and giving the vibe.
Yeah, case is closed.
Speaking with gravel, exposing the previously posed. I'm making a judgment, I'm settling all of the dead. I'm teaching a lesson that nobody's gonna forget.
The final decision is sitting right here in my hand. I'm wiping the slate, and I'm taking the rest of the land. Delivering motherfucking
verdict.
The luxury leather of the judge's chair. You deal the sentence with an arrogant flair. The consequences coming heavy and quick. The mechanism is a beautiful trick. You lead a building through the privacy door. You leave the answers lying dead on the floor. The law is raking in the street in the smoke. You're breaking everything before it is broke.
Gavel goes down, ruling the town.
Verdict.
Yeah, dropping the hammer and giving the.
Yeah, case is
I'm
closed.
speaking with gravel, exposing the previously posed. I'm making a judgment, I'm settling all of the dead. I'm teaching a lesson that nobody's gonna forget.
The final decision is sitting right here in my hand. I'm wiping the slate, and I'm taking the rest of the land. Delivering motherfucking
verdict. This